Hello, everybody. BatesTrooper here, and today I'm going to be talking about Christian Weston Chandler, a subject that I've wanted to talk about for a little while here on my channel. I wanted to make a quick little video and just talk about it. For those who don't know who Chris Chan is, um, or Christian Weston Chandler, or the many names that this person goes by, whatever. He is a LOLcow, and those who don't know what is a LOLcow is somebody that you milk for laughs on the internet. You troll them, you do this, you do that. I don't agree with it all too much. I just like watching things and laughing. I just like looking at dumb things and laughing. But little history about what Chris was. Chris is the most documented man on the internet. You can disagree with it, you can agree with it. It doesn't really matter to me. Chris, there's over 20 years of documentation of Chris Chan. And I will be linking, several channels. I'll be linking Smokey MC, which is a really good channel. Go check him out. He does a lot of LOLcow videos and stuff like that. I'll also be linking to Kiwi Tapes as well. Kiwi Tapes is pretty cool. And also the Geno Samuel, I'll also link to Geno Samuel's channel to go check out the comprehensive history of Chris Chan, because there's over 80 plus hours of documentary of Geno, you're the boss, man. You're the goat. And what's really good about it is that he's unbiased towards everything with Chris. He's just talking about what Chris has done and just showing the documentation of Chris. Now, Chris was recently released from jail, and also the charges were dropped of the SA. Now, Chris has been spotted in the wild. There was an individual by the name of King Otaku that managed to conversate with Chris. And at first, he kind of defended him, and then he kind of retracted it, but he still kind of defended him. But it doesn't really matter. Don't approach Chris. Don't talk to Chris. Don't try to engage with Chris, because we don't really know where Chris has been. We've seen him in the wild a couple of times, but we don't know where he's living at. We don't even know if I know that he has his driver's license, or that's been revoked. I don't know. But he's going around to places. He's getting to places. So he either is getting dropped off by somebody, which means that he's living with somebody, and he's getting dropped off by somebody, or he is taking a bus, or he is still driving, but we have not seen any footage of him being dropped off or picked up from any of these locations. I don't know if he still has Sonichu or not. That was the name of his car. I don't know if it's still there or not, but he's allowed to go back to Branchland Court. He's about to go back. He can go back to Branchland and back to his mother, Barb, which Barb is his mother, and she was the one that he SA'd. I don't think that Barb may be at Branchland anymore. I don't think so. Nobody really knows, because out of a respect thing, everybody's kind of left Barb alone. Like, there was one guy at the beginning that kind of went over there and tried to talk with her, and he got the crap kicked out of him all over the place. It's like, leave Barb alone. She's not right in her head. She's not mentally there. You need to leave her alone. Okay? Okay. So, Chris SA'd his mom, and the charges were dropped against him. So there might have been some sort of plea. There might have been some sort of no contact or something I'm not sure. But I don't think he will be able to see Barb again. I don't think so. Because we don't know, like I said, we don't know if Barb's living in the house or if she's living with somebody else, which more than likely I think she's living in a home or with some family or something like that. because there's no way that that woman can physically take care of herself like that. No way. Now, there were some people that tried to say that Barb was kind of manipulating people when people started seeing Barb like deer in the headlights. She wasn't all there, like something wasn't right. You knew something wasn't right with her. People kind of speculated that Barb um, was faking it, was like faking it to be like, oh, see, my mind's going away, so you guys got to help us and everything. I don't really believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that I have seen with people like her, I've seen them like that. She has some sort of dementia, maybe Alzheimer's, something like that, but she's not there. She is not there. She is not there in her head. She's not there. And she ain't been there for a while. Chris took advantage of her. Now, there is a little thing that should be noted. Chris has stated in the past that his mom, after his father died, Bob had died. His mother kind of made him cuddle with her, and if he didn't, then she would scream and yell. Barb was a very manipulative person. Barb was living in her own personal hell before what happened. I mean, she did not deserve what happened to her. She didn't. Honestly, the best thing that could have happened to her was that she just not wake up. She just not wake up one day, and that's it. That would have been the best for her. But she was living in her own personal hell for a couple years. So Barb didn't deserve what happened to her. She didn't. Yeah, she was evil. She was evil as hell. She was evil. But she didn't deserve that. Anybody says that she does, you're a creepy weirdo. You just go on somewhere. But anyways, so if Chris has been able to, if he is able to go back to his home, I pray that Barb is not there, because Chris has proven time and time again he cannot control his emotions. He cannot control himself. He he is a he's a bad thing. He did a bad thing, and he is a bad thing. Now, do I say people go out and harass him and track him down and this and that and whatever? No. The best thing for Chris is to be forgotten. That is the best thing for Chris, is to be forgotten. But we can't forget him. We can't forget him, especially since he's now out on the streets and he has been proven to be a danger not only to himself but others. So, I say for anybody that wishes to try to go after him, don't. Observe him. Watch him. Make sure that you just document things. Don't try to engage with him. Don't try to conversate with him. Observe him. And if anybody could tell me that, hey, he still has his car, or we don't know if he's probably living in a group home. He more than likely is living in a group home. But if he can return to Branchland, I don't know if he could be able to get back the property at all. I don't know if he could, because there's so much debt in that house that there's no physical way that anybody could pay for it. So I don't know. We don't know. But it's just insane now that This is the timeline that we're living in. We're living in where Chris Chan is out back in the wild, and whew, it's been a crazy time, man. But like I said, don't go after Chris. Observe him. Just observe him. Just report what you observe. Don't try to engage with him. He says that he is going to be returning to the internet soon, but I don't think he should. I don't think he should be on the internet. I don't think he should be anywhere near a device that can get him onto the internet. I know that he's been playing his Nintendo Switch and playing all the Pokemon games and stuff like that, but you know, I just think that he shouldn't be on the internet at all. That was the problem with all of this. He should have never been anywhere near the internet. Or if he was on the internet, he should have been taught on how to use the internet. But it is what it is, guys. Anyways, I'm going to be linking Smokey MC's channel. I'm also going to be linking Kiwi Tapes. I'm also going to be linking Gino Samuel's channel. Check them out. You guys can get some more information on it. I'm just wanted to talk about it because hooey. It's a crazy out there, man. Anyways, everybody, BatesTrooper signing off.